The wind energy has one of the lowest life cycle greenhouse gas emission intensity among all the electricity generation methods, and one third of that of solar photovoltaic, given this low land and water footprint. Wind ranks second in the renewable energy domain after hydro, and it accounts for some 650 gigawatt of installations as of now globally. The wind turbine technology is constantly improving, and in 1980s and 90s, when it was sub 500 kilowatt capacity, now the wind turbines are available for more than 5 megawatt and sometimes up to 10 and 12 megawatt, a more than 10 to 20 times increase in the capacity. And also the capacity utilization factor is also up from some 10 to 15% to over some 35 to 40%. If the wind turbines are installed on ground, such projects are called onshore. So far, the onshore installations account for nearly the entire fleet. More than 90% of the total wind installations, 90% are on ground. However, the issues of this variability and land availability in the windy sites are obstructing the growth of the wind sector. So because this sector is well established, it is there for 3 to 4 decades, much before the solar. This all the windy sites are almost occupied with these old turbines. So so these two issues, as I said, availability of land and also this variability of wind, um, remains crucial and remains the bone of contention. So under this condition, can we say that this is the end of this wind sector? So we don't have land for it, and how to go forward? But no, not exactly. There are two ways of exploiting the potential of wind. The first one is repowering, and in this and old small capacity turbines we can replace with new ones. The technology improvements are there, and repowering can become a regular phenomena. So any turbine which has past some 13 years of active life, we can replace it with new turbine in the same windy site, can be reused for higher capacity and your generation. Germany, Denmark are already doing this, and they are leaders in repowering. The second way of doing or exploiting the wind potential is by going off the shore. The issues of land is resolved in this case. So wind are rather strong in seas and oceans, and offshore wind is now one of the fastest growing sectors. Despite this COVID-19 disruptions, offshore wind financings in the first half of the year 2020 were some $35 billion. Which was like 3.2 times year on year higher than last year's. And in first half itself, the financing it received was already well beyond 2019's full year figure of $32 billion. So offshore wind is benefiting from the reduction in prices happened since 2012, and now the prices are just one third of that were there like 8 years before. The global wind turbine supply chain is also racing towards some $600 billion cumulative opportunities over next decade. So overall, this sector can generate 4 million jobs by 2030, as fossil fuel power declines. And for the sector, GWEC, the Global Wind Energy Council, it forecasted that it can achieve a record growth globally over the next 5 years, and COVID-19 has just delayed the projects and not cancelled. So the growth will be seen. China and US will be the biggest markets. They will install 50% of the onshore wind capacity added between 2020 and 2024. So in total, we can expect wind capacity will reach some 1,000 gigawatt, 1 terawatt by 2024. And so global wind energy prospects are bright. That's all for the wind sector. See you in next video.